I post a video of a child in shock, shaking on the ground of a hospital running out of fuel and hope, and I am told, do your research. And I wonder what it is they think I'll find that will change my mind, what possible justification there is to uncover that would make, could make, should make any one of us decide that yes, in this instance, it's okay to bomb children. But I like facts, I like information, so I take her up on the direction and I do my research, and I'm glad I did. Because while I already knew the broad strokes of the situation, that for 75 years since the Nakba of 1948, Israel has been oppressing Palestinian people, using the brute strength of the US-funded IOF to terrorize the population, installing an apartheid system, forcing Palestinians from their homes and land to make way for illegal settlements, and detaining Palestinians in Israeli prisons without charge, I didn't know some of the finer details. I didn't know about the massacre of Deir Yassin, one of many Palestinian villages targeted by Zionist militias in 1948, in a process of ethnic cleansing that would clear the land and pave the way for the formation of the illegal Israeli state. I didn't know that despite having signed a peace pact, Zionist militia broke it by invading Deir Yassin, slaughtering over 100 Palestinians, children, women, men, the elderly, in the most barbaric of ways. And I didn't know that the massacre of Deir Yassin and the fear it prompted was a key factor in more than 700,000 Palestinians being forced from their home in what we know as the Nakba. And I didn't know that until this year, 2023, the United Nations had not acknowledged this in any large-scale way. I didn't know that since 1967, when Israel illegally occupied the West Bank, the Gaza Strip and East Jerusalem, that it has arrested more than 1 million Palestinians. I didn't know that 4 in 10 Palestinian men will be detained in Israeli prisons, and 2 of every 5 have been arrested. I didn't know that there are currently over 1,200 Palestinian administrative detainees who are being held in Israeli prisons indefinitely without charge. And that Israeli law allows for that. I didn't know that since 2000 there have been more than 1,000 complaints of abuse of Palestinian prison hostages at the hands of Israeli prison officers, and not a single one has been investigated. I didn't know that since 2000, more than 12,000 children have been detained by Israeli forces. I didn't know that more than 700 children living under Israeli rule in the occupied West Bank are prosecuted through the Israeli court system every year, and that the most common charge is throwing stones. And the maximum penalty for that is a prison term of 20 years. It didn't surprise me, though, to learn that Palestinian children held hostage by this carceral terrorism are frequently subjected to psychological, physical, and sexual abuse. And that is, as of October this year, there are 170 children behind Israeli prison bars.